Do you feel like you're, like,
Mhm.
the only one in your family who has kind of embarked on this journey, or do you have someone who's gone ahead of you in it?
Um, no, I'm not the only one. I have to give my parents credit.
Yeah.
They try. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They come back, they apologize.
Really?
Which was not always the case, but they
Yeah.
apologize a lot now for things that they regret and how they handled them and us. But I had young parents and I have to
Mm.
tell them now, I'm like, you all were way younger than I am when I was way older than Noah
Mm.
was. So
Mhm.
I get it. When I put myself in that mind frame, I understand. It's so funny. I had a conversation with my mother yesterday, um, and we were talking about whooping.
Oh, yeah.
And my sister my sister is she leans more in that direction. I do not.
She's a whooper?
Um, she is a popper. Yes, she
Okay.
is. Um, and I thought I would be too, right? Because that's how we were
Mhm.
raised. So I had this whole conversation, and my mother was like, "Well, you all didn't get beat like that." I was like,
Were you
you."
there?
I was like, "You love the wooden spoon." So just because you weren't into like beating,
Mm.
I was like, "You love the wooden spoon," and I was like, "And Daddy loved the beating." So like, let's just call things things. And she was like, "Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with it." And I said, she goes, "I just don't think it needs to be out of control." And I said, I thought I was going to pop Noah. I thought I was going to pop Noah after I had Noah. When
Yeah.
you get to understanding, you're going to get licks. And as time went on, I realized there were so many other ways to communicate with her
Yeah.
as a human being than using our hands. I said, when you do stuff wrong in society, it's not right for people to put their hands on you. So why we get to put our hands on the kids
Yeah.
as they're learning and developing? And I thought she was going to give me a lot of pushback, and she didn't. She
Really?
actually said that, yeah, she listened. She was like, well, she's like, no, you have points there. And I was really surprised by that. But I'm learn as I'm getting older and I'm having these conversations with my parents, and I realize that comes from a place where everybody doesn't have that ability to have
Yeah.
those conversations with the people who raised them, right? Because people's personalities and so forth are different. But I'm grateful actually that I get to sit and have these conversations, and I can be honest about ways that I've had to reframe my thinking based off of how they've raised me
Yeah.
without them now jumping and taking offense to what I'm saying. And it's productive, and I'm grateful for it.